To anyone thinking of getting the Archos G9, here's an unboxing and overview in complete English. Most of the people who are doing reviews or unboxings on this were either not speaking in English, speaking very broken English, or had a very heavy accent. So I thought what I would do is utilize my possession of the device, my possession of a camera, my voice, my English, and do a quick review on it. So here we have the Archos G9, the 8-inch Archos tablet. This is the 8 gig slim version, running Android 3.2 Honeycomb. This is the 1 gigahertz processor model, not the later to come 1.2 and 1.5 gigahertz. God, I'm so hungry. It has the ability to use 3G as by means of using the Archos 3G stick, which you put the SIM card in. You actually have to buy this separately. This doesn't come with the device. Full 1080p support, multi-touch screen. It has a built-in webcam, only one though, on the front. It has Wi-Fi and built-in GPS. On the front of the box, just the logo. On the top side of the box, we see the logo and then the 80G9. On the right side of the box, we have information talking about the Archos 3G USB stick. As you can see, it fits in the back. And it can also be plugged into your laptop. On the left side of the box, we have minimum computer system requirements, what's inside the box, Archos 80G9, USB cable, power supply, user guide. And then it says it again in what I believe to be French. Over here we have made in China, and then this here that I thought was kind of funny. Prolonged listening at full volume may damage your hearing. What I find funny about this is this implies that this device is pretty loud. Alright, and then on the back, we have information about the tablet, which actually isn't that much considering all of these are in a foreign language. Depending on which language you are, obviously. So we have 8-inch screen, Wi-Fi 3G, dual-core CPU, Neon graphics processor, 1080p, email, social network, video chat apps, and then Archos website. So alright, let's see what's inside. Alright, moment we've all been waiting for. What's inside the box? So right off the bat, we have the tablet right here. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we have some kind of universal charger, USB, and then you would plug in whichever charger applies to you. And then we have instructions on how to insert the adapters into the universal plug-in. So that's that. Next we have a USB cable for the charger, also PC connection. We have a micro USB and a handful of connectors. Let's see, we have, there's one for good old America. We have your connectors for Europe and the UK. Set those aside. Let's move this tablet. See what's under here first. Let's see, we have, looks like we have a user manual. It's kind of thick. That might be because it comes in 9 different languages, so really only 10 pages apply to you. Next, we have the warranty, legal, and safety notices. As you can see, this comes in 7 different languages. Next, we have thank you for purchasing an Archos. This comes in 4 different languages, and it gives you a link to their website for the support page and contact if you need any help. It's nice of them. And that looks like just about it. Some string. Alright. So let's get all this crap out of the way. Slide this on over. Alright. Take it out of this. Remember to take this time to enjoy it while it lasts, because this is the cleanest it will ever be. So alright, let's look at the Archos. Alright, now that we have the Archos 80G9 8 gig version out of the box, let's go over some of the internals. According to the Archos website, this has an 8-inch screen with a resolution of 1024 by 768. Obviously it's running Android. Processor is an OMAP4 multi-core 1 gigahertz processor. The later models of this will actually contain the 1.2 gigahertz and 1.5 gigahertz model. This has OpenGL 2.0 with a micro SD slot capable of up to 32 gigs. The internal storage is a 8 gigabyte flash. There's also coming out a 16 gigabyte version, but there's also already available a 250 gig hard drive version. 250 gig was slightly thicker because of the hard drive, and because it was a hard drive, that would also indicate that it would be slightly slower than flash memory, so I went ahead and got the 8 gigabyte version. This can play a wide variety of video formats, also audio formats, including FLAC and OGG. This has the ability to view JPEG, BMP, PNG, also GIF. This also has support for subtitles, including .srt, SSA, SMI, and SUB. This contains a Bluetooth 2.1, also Wi-Fi 802.11 B, G, and N. This has a built-in GPS, built-in speakers. This has a G sensor, compass, built-in kickstand, and microphone. According to the Archos website, this can actually last up to 36 hours of use while playing music, and it also can last up to 7 hours while playing video. So now that we know what's inside of it, let's look at what's outside of it. So the Archos G9 has a pretty large 8-inch screen. As you can see on the front of it, it has a 720p webcam, only on the front though. Feels a little awkward going around taking pictures with a huge 7-inch plus tablet, but in the end it's your opinion. So we go from the front, we look at the bottom. Bottom of the device has nothing on it, just some little lips on it. Not too sure what those are for. Possibly Archos case. Next, we'll move up to the top. Doesn't appear to be anything there. Alright, next is the right side. As you can see here, we have just a volume rocker for up and down. Left side. First thing I come across is the LED light indicator. This light represents whether the device is on, charging, or is fully charged. Next thing we come across is the HDMI mini for 1080p video output. Next we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Next we have what appears to be a microphone. Next we have a micro USB port. Just below that we have a micro SD slot capable of up to 32 gig. And this actually inserts face down from the screen. Next we have the power lock reset button. It says here to hold for 10 seconds to reset the device. This is of course for situations where you need a hard reboot if the device freezes. And then next to that we have the slot for the Archos 3G stick, which will plug in right in here. And inside of there is actually a full-size USB port, which if I'm not mistaken you could actually plug a flash drive into and access with the file manager. So that's kind of cool. And then on the back side, again, we can see where the optional 3G stick would plug in. We have 4 rubber feet for when placing the device flat on its back. A single speaker, the Archos logo, and some information here. Also built in the device is the kickstand. So right out of the box, you are fully capable of standing the device upright on any flat surface, like a desk or coffee table, without having to buy any accessories. That's kind of cool. So this concludes the unboxing and overview of the Archos G9. 1 gigahertz, 8 gigabyte model. If you found this review helpful at all, feel free to press the like button. If there's anything that you would like to see tested, please leave a comment or message me with what it is that you would like to see, whether it be an app, benchmarking, or specific audio format. I will also be posting a video of testing out the webcam, showing the quality and performance. I will also post a video at the end explaining my experiences with the device after a month of use. If you would like to see more reviews like this, feel free to subscribe. The next review I have planned will be the Acer Iconia Tab A100. This will be complete with a unboxing, overview, camera test, the exact same as the Archos G9. So go ahead and keep an eye out for my next review. Over here we have Made in China. Ugh, what is that sound? The camera crashed. Activity camcorder and application camera is not responding. Wow, I actually have to reboot the device. Don't freeze this time. Still not responding. Well, I guess I can't even review this thing. I could take pictures for days on this thing, but no, not this one. Archos, I love you, but I don't.